So, an all-new event is upon us, the Call of the Dragon. But this time it's not a crafting event, and we only have one thing to unlock, instead of 3. That doesn't make it any better. So what they've done instead is we now have these tasks to do. And just like previous events, it's based on mission score. But I've found a way around the difficulties. As some of you may know, every time an event comes out, we suddenly see all the basements in the world fill up with sweat from all of the neckbeards who are trying their absolute hardest to get those vehicles unlocked. And of course they want all 3 because they want the coupons to be able to sell them on the market, and that's perfectly fair. I'm not gonna say that that's not a valid way of playing, but I don't like those people. And now that I've suitably annoyed all of them, I want to show you just a way to make your life a little bit easier. So for every single one of these tasks, it says that you must use a rank 3 and above. However, it also says for event vehicles, it goes from rank 1 and above, which means you do actually have a way to avoid all of the sweatiness at the higher tiers. And since mission score for most actions are exactly the same at every single rank, that brings me to this, the Alecto, a tank destroyer based on the chassis of the Tetrach, which is also an event vehicle. Meaning by using this little tank destroyer, you can actually gain mission score for tasks. This is gonna be interesting. Let's get to it. Now you might be thinking, well, what's so special about this thing? I mean, it's a tank destroyer with very limited gun depression, and it's an open top. I mean, what are we thinking with this? Well, I did say it's based on the Tetrach, meaning it's kind of fast, but also it's really small, which gives it an advantage that you wouldn't really expect. On top of that, it has heat rounds with 110 millimeters of penetration at rank 1, BR 1.7, making it possibly the lowest BR heat shell in the game. I know somebody's definitely going to correct me on that, but I feel like it might be. Not to mention, it's a 90 millimeter howitzer, or 96 millimeter, I think. So it's a very large gun on a very small chassis. There's an AS-42 going out that way. I'm just going to have a look over at the A point. As soon as something goes in there to try and cap it, I'm gonna pop it. Quite a bit of waiting around on this map. One thing to point out as well, the sight marks, I mean, they're not great, but it is okay, considering it's a short barreled cannon, or a howitzer. So that is not bad at all. Alright, I'm gonna go into this little crater over here. Now, of course, given that this is rank 1 as well, you would expect it to be filled with 2 kinds of players. Players who have just downloaded the game, players who are new bot accounts, unfortunately, and also steel clubbers. So do expect your fair share of experienced players at this BR. Now somebody is capturing A, but unfortunately I'm not in a position to be able to engage them just yet. I think I saw something move over there though. Okay, he's captured it. Let's just see. Ah, there you are. I see you. Fortunately, I don't have spotting ability. There you are. And oh, that was a little bit short. Now we do have a slightly long reload on this. Slightly long. I think we might have lost whatever that was. It might have been a BT. I didn't get a good look at it. Of course, the map does affect how you will play this. And this is not the ideal map for this sort of thing. I don't really like sitting back and sniping. What was that? Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. T-28, look behind you. BT-7, look behind you. Oh my god, everybody, look behind you. What is happening? I got shot in the back from over there too, so I'm basically stuck over here. Well, we got ourselves a little standoff here. There we go. Somebody's engaging him. There we go. They just drove right on past him. Probably thought it was a piece of the scenery or something. Oh, smoke grenades just went off in the distance. All right, I'm gonna grab myself a crew member. Now, we do have smoke shells in this, and they do have less drop-off than you would expect. If that comes in handy for you, I guess. They're kind of a necessity since you don't have smoke launchers, and quite a lot of tanks do, even at this low BR. Mainly the German ones. Now, I think, yep, that is an enemy tank moving over there. Oh. There's one behind us. T-28, turn! 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 Behind you! Where's he going? My guy. Hello. The Steward seems unaware of my presence. However, I have only killed his machine gunner, and I now need to reload. Are you still unaware of me? Quick, burn. Burn. There we go. Alright, I need to rotate myself around, because there's a tank coming up behind me. Run, 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 run. No, 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 no. Woo! Turn! Come on! Oh, that was only his driver.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that wasn't gonna go my way, was it? Still, that was a BT-42. And as near as it makes no difference, that is the bigger version of what that Electo is carrying, in that it's a 114mm howitzer. The fact that the Electo managed to survive that, I would have thought it would have been killed instantly, but apparently not. And I think that's the Electo's secret. Because it's an event vehicle, it probably doesn't have the most complete damage model. And I hope Gaijin never fixes it, although now that I've made this video, they probably will. But I just think that that's not how that was supposed to work, but they didn't think anyone would notice. That could be my guess. Either way, here's the Wearer Way, which aside from being just a fun word to say, is also one of the only bombers ever made by the Commonwealth Air Corps, or Air Corporation. So there you go, there's your fun fact. But it can be a Stuka if it wants to be. Oh, that was 3 of them.
Triple kill.
I'm so glad I switched to the bigger bombs for that, because that was kind of necessary. But I think there's an AA gun shooting at me. Or maybe that's just a tank's machine gun. That's fine. Nobody's gonna get it. Oh, I gotta defend the C point against potentially 1 tank down there. I see you. Yeah, that was a pretty conclusive miss right there. Okay, somehow all of those shots hit his gun shield. And then these are only Browning like 303 machine guns, so not the most powerful guns. Anyway, on to the next one. All right, so one additional tip that this particular vehicle is that the ammo ranks are actually on the sides, like you can see there. So that's 24 rounds a side for a total of 48. So if you only take 24, you only load the left side. Not that that really matters. For the simple reason that it's actually protected from the front, so long as you don't get shot in the sides, it's actually okay. And I know the front only has 10mm of armor, but for some reason it deflects way more than it has any right to do. All right, there's his breach out. I don't have any machine gun, so I can't take out that fence, but he has smoked, so that gives me an opportunity to flank him. So let's go this way. It is a speedy little tank, but it takes a second to accelerate. All right, he's gonna be repairing his breach, so if I go far away enough, I might be able to surprise him here by just going a little bit out here. See, remember, smoke screens work both ways, so I can't see him, but he can't see me either. There's artillery coming down on him. Okay, he's just fired off another round of smoke. Let me just see if I can spot him through it. There he is. Oh, he might have seen me. All right, there's his gunner. Now, he might think that he can use his machine guns against me, but that 10mm of armor is actually sufficient to work against machine gun bullets. I just gotta watch my left flank here. So his gunner and his turret drive is out. It's not a good day for this Panzer III. He's being harassed quite effectively, I think. Okay. Hopefully nobody sneaks up on me here. There we go. T-28 in the distance. That's dead. Oh no, somebody got him before I could finish him. Sure, we'll manage without it because I see some enemies down that way. I just get around to their sides here. Okay, one more. Yep, there he is. Oh, I didn't quite get in there in time. That's okay. That's okay. We don't want to give away where we are. If I can get this BT here. Don't move. There we go. Anybody notice that at all? Oops, stop moving. I think we got away with it. Everybody's reacting to things faster than I can. This is not a fault of the tank necessarily. It's just me. All right, let's see if I can thread the needle here. Oh, I hit the ground. Or I hit that bush. Only downside of using heat is that, yes, it can sometimes go off just by getting bushes in the way, which is really, really dumb. That is not how that works. Oh, little biplane, don't see me. Okay, we've got somebody right here. There. All right. He's tracked. Did he see where the shot came from? I don't think so. Although me moving just then might have given it away. Really? Oh, why does it detonate on a gun barrel but then not damage the gun barrel? Like, how does that work? I can completely understand why people get annoyed with heat rounds. I don't always agree, but I can understand it. Hello? Oh, you're dead, aren't you? I do believe that is the whole enemy team knocked out. The only thing that really lets us down is just that rate of fire. All right, I think it's time to play like an actual tank destroyer. So I'm gonna go over to these bushes right here and pretend that we're a bush, and that might work. Alternatively, my teammates will start shooting their machine guns at me while I'm sitting in there and give me away completely. Because I could actually go even further and go just around where this house is. Hopefully I can get there before they round that corner. Because usually the enemy team comes flying around that corner and then there's nothing we can really do about it. Interesting, nobody's actually at that corner. All right, decision time then. Do I go? If I go out there, oh, I did just see. Okay, if that M2 goes over there and gets shot. Okay, while he's over there, I can use this. I can use that to push up this way. Because there does appear to be enemies down that way. Or at least one enemy down that way. We are losing the A point already. Does he see me? He seems to be looking right at me. There we go. No! I thought he was shooting at the BT7 first. He shot at me. Okay, that's what backups are for. And we have a few of them on this. As you would do if you buy one off the market anyway. And that's probably where you have to go to get this, I think. But given that it's not the most like sought after vehicle and it's so low tier, you can probably get it quite cheap. And not gonna lie, I kind of love the idea of a premium vehicle that helps to grind events super quickly, also being really, really cheap. There's just something about that I really, really like. Okay, which way is this guy gonna go? I know you're here. Oh, he just got killed. That was a bit of a waste of a plane, though. Planes can do so much damage so quickly. Oh, I knew I heard something next to me. Yeah, this is just not going super well for me. All right, we're here in the desert. I have a feeling I'm not gonna need my life ring. Just saying. Why are you pushing me? Also, this is interesting. It's a low PR version of this map that only has the bridge area and a little bit of like the B point area that you normally get over there. I mean, this has probably been around for a while and I didn't notice it, but that is cool. All right, I can already see somebody, I think. I don't know if anyone's... Oh, hello. 600. All right, I'm gonna set 600. I'm just gonna go there. There we go, critted him, and then I'm gonna relocate just slightly. There's somebody right here. Oh yeah, there he is. Okay, that looks a little closer. So I'm gonna go down to like 500. Oh, never mind. Yeah, that was well over. All right, we're gonna back up to 600 again. Well, because I think whoever was there has already moved. So I have a feeling they can see my exhaust though. Also, is anybody in that little spot right there? All right, that one's out. All right, well, I'll risk it. Take another shot. Okay, that's his gunner out. No! Gunner's out. Oh no! Wait, what? How did I get flanked? I was way too focused in. But also, whoever was on the side there in that M8 should be ashamed of themselves. But at the same time, I don't know if I should be surprised. I want to point out, we got beaten because nobody could see an armored car, a very tall armored car, covered with leaves in jungle camouflage in the middle of the desert. Somehow that's really hard to see. All right, and we're back in Flanders Fields. And this time I'm on the other side of the map. So I got to figure out a different strategy for this. Probably not going into the same places where the other tank destroyers are likely to be, because that would be too predictable. We don't like to be too predictable, only slightly predictable. Okay, we have some activity going on in the little village over there, and a lot of smoke down this way. Ooh, that's a long way out there. That is a really long way away, but I think I might be able to hit it. Let's go with 1,000. Oh, that's just slightly over. Okay, we got like an 8.6 second reload here. So we go there. Oh, it's closer, but not close enough. All right, somebody else got that kill. That's a bit of a shame. But then again, if they didn't get him, the artillery would have. So there is that. Maybe I'm just a little bit too far back. All right, somebody's on the B point now. One of those roads, I still can't see it. All right, I'm gonna cross. Oh, there's a lot of them. Oh, that's a lot of them. Okay, this is bad. In a weird way, this does teach you a little bit about top tier gameplay too, because it's not the big cannons you have to worry about. It's the small, fast-firing auto cannons that you have to worry about. What did he just shoot at? Those Swedish tanks, you do have to worry about those. They have, Sabo rounds. They do a lot of pen. Oh, don't get hit by the plane. Okay, those bombs are gonna miss, right? They are gonna miss, right? Oh, okay, they're good. We're good. We're good. Okay, I think we should probably move. Artillery's coming. I feel like there's an enemy right here. Okay, there was one. All right, into the trenches where we can kind of hide a little bit. It's definitely not the tank destroyer sniping experience that I signed up for. But that is an enemy tank right there. Okay, gun depression, don't let me down. Oh, I wasn't even aiming right. Okay, that worked. That worked. A lot better than I was expecting it to. Okay. Back around this way. I feel like that guy may only have had like one crew member left or something. I'm trying my best not to fall in this trench right now. And I'm having to do like the most ridiculous turn. There we go. All right, not the best one we've done. But hey, look, we're already up to 30,341. And I know I started at like 27,000, but still, we've only played a few battles and we're already up 3,000. That's not bad. That means faster than I normally do these tasks anyway. All right, I'm sure most of you have figured out by now this is probably not the best vehicle to grind an event with. It might not be the most fun. It might not even be the most efficient. But what I'm trying to demonstrate here is that there is a different way to do it. And at rank 1, you don't have the sweatiness and frustration that you would have at the upper tiers of War Thunder, especially since those are far more effective at what they do usually. So risk and reward, definitely higher, but the risk of encountering the sorts of players that I'd rather avoid, this seems to be the best way to do it. So it's more of reducing frustration than actually improving performance, if that makes sense. And if you understand that, comment down below at timestamp 2319 with the phrase pom-pom. And let me know what your favorite preset for grinding events in War Thunder is. So I'm sure everybody has a different way of doing it. I'd like to know what yours is. And then maybe I'll copy it in the future. Alright, let's see if I can get you. Come on. Nope. Oh, I almost had him. Oh, he's gonna shoot back. It's an SPJ. It's one of those Swedish recoilless guns. Those are kind of scary. I mean, even if I'm not in a lightly armored thing, those things are kind of scary. I've seen what they can do. Oh, hello. Oh, that went far enough to knock out my my life ring. Well, I tried. Landed short. No. That was not ranged well. I mean, I didn't range it at all. I kind of just estimated it. That's not a good idea. Let's see, maybe there? No, that was well over. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna actually range this. Oh, that was only 600? Jeez, okay, I was well over. So I was short and then over. You know what? I'm gonna say I was using the bracketing method and leave it at that. That's a real thing. Feel free to look it up. It's a real thing. Alright, let's see. Can I get you? Okay, I think that would have hit if he wasn't already dead. So, you know, not doing the best this round, but it's alright. Alright, this is definitely farther away. I'm gonna try there. Oh, just a little bit behind him. But that looks like the right range, actually. Oh, hello. What are you doing? Are you dying? Oh,
No.
okay. You know, if I had hit that, that would have made a little more sense. There we go. He was testing me. He was testing me. I think it was more the fact that he kind of looked over this way and was like, what the heck is that? This is the other thing with this tank. I mean, I don't know if this video is actually going to reach enough people to make a difference with that, but if more people were playing this tank, maybe people would be more aware of what it is and what it can do. It's one of those, like, if you know kind of moments, but at the same time, I don't think it's, like, the scariest thing around, like, 90% of the time. Holy. Oh, I thought there was... Yeah, okay, never mind. He's just pushing him. I thought he was actually, like, dead. Okay, who's capturing the C point? Who's capturing C points? Show your face. Oh, I see him. Oh, well, somebody else saw him. He's not the only one capturing C, though. Which is interesting. This is either a really good or really bad idea. No, go away. Go away. Go away. It's a BT-42, and I'm doing Ring Around the Rosies with him. Okay, I only hit his track and his fuel tank. I didn't actually hit anything else on him, which could work out really badly for me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Avoid his gun. Go, 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 go. If it wasn't for that tree, I swear. It was the tree. He was saved by a tree. So, the Alecto. It's a very fun tank to play. Or tank destroyer. Or self-propelled gun. Whichever way you wish to identify it. It is quite a bit of fun, honestly. And, you know, the higher BR you go in War Thunder, the more serious it gets. I'm not going to say it's less or more fun, because some people enjoy different things. But, I will say... it is definitely a lot more serious the higher up you go. And this is definitely not a vehicle that you can play 100% seriously, but it is capable of things that you would not expect it to be able to do. I think the only thing I could compare this to is something like a KV-2, where, yeah, for its BR, it puts out way more damage than it has any right to, but it comes with the caveat of having a very slow reload, and not being the most maneuverable thing around. But at the same time, when it comes to events like these, especially when you're allowed to use a rank 1 vehicle, you might as well, because that it is where all of the most... I don't want to call it, like, too sweaty, but just the overall way too serious players come out, because everybody is so desperate to get that, you know, event vehicle, especially when there are 3 of them. Now there's only 1, which is better. There's less grinding. But it means that whatever was previously only for air or naval, if you ever played that, those people are now all together grinding for the tank, which has sort of tripled the kind of seriousness in ground RB. And I just don't really play the game that way, as you can tell. I prefer to play it my way, where I just don't do things the correct way. And that, of course, means playing things like this. But if there is another quirky vehicle out there that you think I should try, or indeed if there is something out there that you want to see me play in a certain way, leave your suggestions down in the comments below, and of course don't forget to leave a like while you're down there, and subscribe if you're brand new to the channel. We also have channel memberships. I haven't mentioned it all that much, but I'm still working through the different tiers and everything like that and adding more stuff. So if you wish to support the channel directly, and you're able to, of course, no pressure, you're able to click that join button down below as well, and you'll be able to join the channel. And of course, I'll be adding more perks as we go along, as I'm able to anyway. But of course, even if you're not able to support, you just being here and watching all the way to the end actually helps the most. But otherwise, my name is Panzer. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. I've just noticed that Electo turns itself over almost every time I turn really hard, so that's a fun thing to worry about, you know, if you're going down a slope and it just decides to just roll over. But hey, it adds to the fun.